Hello, everyone. As I mentioned, I am going to look at different studies that actually talk about detox and high protein or carnivore diets based on my friend's question. Again, Nicole Daniels, Master's in Public Health and Nutrition, and I took a week off because my birthday was last week, so I took the week off and didn't record anything. But I started looking at some of the studies, and I'll just do one at a time because some of them are a little lengthy, and if I put out more information, I don't want to then put out a 20-minute video on all these different studies. So I'm going to start with the first one today, and it's from the Journal of Human Nutrition and Dietetics. So it is from 2014, and the name of the article is Detox Diets for Toxin Elimination and Weight Management, a critical review of the evidence. And so they did a meta-analysis. So what a meta-analysis is that they look at lots of different studies and review them to kind of see what the science shows. This particular article was cited 53 times. You want to look at how many times a study may have been cited as well, just to see if other people are kind of picking up on and saying the same thing and coming up with the same evidence and using it as evidence in future studies, that type of thing. So let's take a look at what it says. Okay, so I took a few notes just to make sure I was giving you the best information. So this analysis was conducted. The purpose was to look at whether detox diets are necessary, what they involve, whether they are effective, and whether they present any dangers. That's exactly what the article says, that this is what they were doing. So according to this particular article, there was not a lot of evidence to support the detox diet claims. Like, sometimes you hear like, oh, do this cabbage diet, everyone jokes about that, or the grapefruit diet, and you can detox and everything will be better, or oh, you can do it and then you'll lose 30 pounds in 10 days, you know. So there wasn't a lot of evidence to support the detox diet claims. See, here's the thing. Your body detoxes and filters naturally through your liver. That is part of the liver's purpose. The article did mention, on the other hand, that some studies show that certain foods have detoxification properties in animals. Um, Again, in animals. However, no high quality studies have been conducted in humans on these same foods. And so the reason I stress with animals is because, they may study it on dogs, they may study it on mice, in their systems. While it's great to see whether there may be some parity or some type of comparison that can be made, still not humans. And so a high quality study, if you're looking at studies, a high quality study would be considered a random controlled trial. So, a random controlled trial, what is that? So, that's basically where people are assigned randomly and they don't know if they're getting the most effective treatment or if they're basically getting the equivalent of a sugar pill, which does nothing for you, right? So, if you're looking at studies, you want to look for randomly controlled trials. But I'm going to put a link to this particular study in the notes, and then if you want to look at it, feel free to, and I will bring the next one later this week. Talk to you then.